this week's Parsha, there's an epic crossover between Torah and psychology that still applies to our lives. Check it out. So the story is with this dude, Korach. Korach is a cousin of Moses and Aaron, but he is suspicious of them. He's suspicious of nepotism and arrogance, and he comes up to them with hands on hip as if and rolls up with his whole crew super threatening and looks at them in the eyes and goes, "What? You think you're holier than us? You think you're better than us? Why do you elevate yourself above the rest of the congregation?" Now Moses falls on his face and is like in shock, like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Now here's the amazing way it plays into our lives. I'm going to tell it with a story from seminary. When I was in seminary, I had this friend who I loved a lot, but she had this inclination towards stealing. I could tell because she would like take something before everyone else in the breakfast room, or like if we'd go to Coffee Bean, she'd be like stashing sugars and napkins or whatever. And I didn't love it so much, but okay. Anyways, but here's the thing is that then I would like leave my purse open at Sem and she'd say to me, "Nili, what are you doing? You can't leave your purse like that. Someone's going to steal from you." And I'm like, what? In my head, I didn't at that time have any inclination towards taking from anyone else. And so, of course, I didn't imagine that anyone would steal from me. And so the thing with projection is that you can only project that which is already inside. She was concerned that other people were going to steal from us or her because she had an inclination towards stealing. And now we can understand Korach. The truth is that if it wasn't Korach himself who probably thought that he was better than everyone else, that he was holier than everyone else, then he wouldn't have even been able to think about Moses and Aaron. Ad kedei kach, so much so that we know that God calls Moses the humblest man that ever lived. And I like to bring it back to modern lingo. Like if Korach came to Moses today, Moses would be like, "WTF, bro, this is a you thing." You know, like when you're not touched by someone's insult because you know it just has nothing to do with you. Even the holiest people project, and this is simply a beautiful lesson that comes to teach us that even if we're rocking in our consciousness work or we're really holy, we too can project, and it's just a great calling out to notice. If we're accusing or blaming anyone else of something, are we the ones that are guilty of it? Because how do we even come up with that idea in our head in the first place? Great moment to reflect upon that which is within us and to see if the thing that we're projecting on another is really the thing that we ourselves are guilty of. And in that moment, we might need compassion and understanding for ourselves, and that's cool, but at least we're on the right track to self-growth. Shabbat Shalom.